Hey guys, welcome back to Dezrak. So we are looking at the Nintendo Direct Indie World Showcase for August 7th. It is going to be a little bit late. I had to work today. So I got home from work, chilled for a little bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and react to this. I have stayed away from all spoilers. I don't know anything about what's in this. It's about 15 minutes long. So let's go ahead and get into it. I knew we were going to have another Indie World, though. They kind of show these right after Partner Direct, usually, I think. For the creators of Shovel Knight. It's another game I really want to play, is Shovel Knight. I think they have a Treasure Cove version on Nintendo Switch for me to pick up. His face was weird. I like it. It looks cool. Mina the Hollower.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Indie World. I'm Ariko.
And I'm Tyler. We're back to showcase a batch of new indies coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems. Since the launch of Nintendo Switch, indie games have brought us fresh perspectives, unique styles, and taken us on unforgettable adventures.
The support of these independent developers means there's something to play for everyone.
So I don't know what to expect. The only thing I know is I don't think they're going to have any... was it Hollow Knight? I don't think they're going to have the sequel to Hollow Knight, Silk Song, at all on this Indie World. I don't expect it anyway. As far as anything else, I am not sure about it. Is Ukulele considered indie? Because it's the old Rare developers. Because maybe Ukulele would show up on here. But I don't know anything else other than that. I don't really expect anything for indies. A lot of the indie games I play on like Steam, I don't expect to go on Switch just because of how the controls are. Although now with Switch 2, it's possible.
We can't wait to discover what new
Can we get Chocolatier? Haunted Chocolatier would be great. That's not going to be on here though.
Bringing to both Nintendo Switch 2
That's just a game I really want to play.
Without further ado, let's
by
dive
creator
into some titles
of
for
Stardew
Nintendo
Valley.
Switch.
What is this? Hey, you can bat the Molotov? Save bird kind. Dude, this looks nice. Slingshot. Oh, I like that. I don't like that boss very much. Okay. Well Dweller. Coming in 2026. I like the little buddy right here. And the movement looks great. It's kind of like it's weird. It's got like that that horror like boss vibe.
Oi, eu sou o Pedro, artista e designer do Neverway.
Eu sou Isadora, programadora e escritora do jogo. Quando começamos a fazer o Neverway, nós nos inspiramos em vários elementos de jogos que a gente ama. E nisso tentamos
Is that what it was called? No, Well Dweller. Okay. We haven't seen their game yet.
Como que usar contraste deixa as experiências muito mais fortes. Uma cena de terror, por exemplo, é muito mais impactante logo depois de algo acolhedor.
Esperamos que isso torne o mundo de Neverway muito mais vivo para vocês. E que vocês gostem do que vamos mostrar hoje.
I wonder what's on her pin that they blurred it.
Job, move to a farm, and become the immortal herald of a dead deity?
Sounds intriguing. Tell me more.
It sounded intriguing to Fiona too, who hopes to survive this unusual set of circumstances in Neverway, a nightmarish life sim RPG co-created by the pixel artist of Celeste. with an original soundtrack from the composer for Fez and Hyper Light Drifter.
Nightmarish?
Don't worry, these circumstances come with a sword that Fiona uses to explore and fight through the Neverway, an alternate reality leaking into her own.
That sounds intense. Is she a...
This reminds me of a couple games. Because it's reminding me of Celeste. But it also kind of reminds me of Pirate Software's game, Heartbound, and then games like that. There was one game that he played where it was like a mix between like you had your reality and then you like black out or something and then like the world would change. It kind of gives me that vibes. I don't remember what that game is called.
Not at all.
But it looks
Along the way,
beautiful.
she'll meet
It looks
a
incredible.
variety of charming characters, each with their own unique routines and story to follow.
Oh, that would have hurt.
Characters, each with their own unique routines and story to follow.
Dude just fell on you from the
Befriend, romance,
top of the
or
ladder?
deceive them to unlock buffs and combat abilities to help you on your journey.
Okay, I might have to give this immortal herald thing a whirl.
Answer the call, persist through this deadly dimension, engage in fast-paced combat, and pay off your debt when Neverway descends onto Nintendo Switch next year.
So far, everything looks pretty good. I haven't seen anything I'm not really that, like... So far, I've seen everything that I'm interested in, at least a little bit. Although I don't know what this is. You're trying to get to the top of the mountain, I'm guessing?
From the publisher of Firewatch comes Herdling, a new adventure from the
Oh.
creators of the acclaimed Far series. In this tale of beauty and companionship, guide a herd of mysterious creatures into the mountains and beyond.
The developer of
The journey will be
Firewatch.
challenging but breathtaking.
Firewatch was a
as
really
you
good game.
traverse fog-wreathed
It was
forests,
short and simple,
forgotten valleys,
but it
and
was-
snowy plateaus.
It had beautiful
As you
art in
cross
it
these
and a
diverse
great
biomes,
story.
discover more of the fabled beasts known as calicorns and add them to your herd.
You'll also encounter eerie dangers, formidable obstacles, and environmental puzzles as you climb higher and forge your way to the mystery at the summit.
Wield your staff to guide the calicorns and join their exhilarating stampedes.
Embark on a tale of trust and survival when Herdling climbs onto Nintendo Switch August 21st. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
I'll probably see what like the reviews are about Hurling.
Window seat or aisle?
Window. Booth or table?
Booth. Lone wolf or life of the party?
Ooh, now that's a tough one.
Well, those are the types of decisions you'll have to make in this pleasant puzzle game, where you organize groups of people according to their preferences. You're in charge of who sits where.
Play seating matchmaker to please picky characters by dropping them into social situations and watching them react.
Discover each character's
That sounds
unique
awful.
traits, from the relatable to
Like
the
the game is probably great, but I want to be in the back corner away from everybody. That is where I would be placed. Don't want to be around anybody else.
outlandish. Everyone has a seat at the table.
Piece together these satisfying puzzles at your own pace and unlock fun new scenarios like bus rides, banquets, limo rides, and more. Sit back, relax, and find the perfect spot for everyone in Is This Seat Taken? Launching
They should
on
have
Nintendo
a,
Switch later.
They should have a wedding planner mode. So like, you know, they have like pictures where you could take like photos of your like characters and stuff. They should do that where you can like actually like organize your wedding planner. Because in case people get married who are playing Nintendo Switch, they can just make it on here instead of on Google. Probably very niche, but people would use it. Or they'd make their own little like dream weddings in their head, and now they can like draw it on paper or whatever, or on, you know, tablet.
Today,
Not interested in that game,
Your
but it's fine.
favorite big city just got even bigger.
That's right. Little Kitty Big City is back with a free update, chock full of brand new
Ooh, free
opportunities
update.
for mischief.
Use the cat customizer to give your kitty a fresh new look. Or
Okay,
even
cool.
recreate your favorite fur ball.
Once you're looking meowvelous,
I like
head
the
out
black
into
cat,
the city
though.
to explore new areas, make new friends, and check in on some familiar faces.
Get your paws dirty as you learn skills from your puppy pal, or strut your
This is
stuff
like
with
a
fanciest
10 out of 10
feline
game,
celebrity
you know?
in the whole wide city.
Little
With
Kitty
a
Big
catwalk
City.
like that, it's
Man,
a good thing you can also
I got
unlock
this on
additional
Switch.
camera mode features
I
to
100% it on
jack it all.
PC
Say
and like
cheese.
Xbox or whatever.
That's not a cat pun.
You gotta be kidding me.
The Little Kitty Big City free picture.
Yeah, it's amazing it's getting a free update.
Launches
That's awesome.
on Nintendo Switch this year.
I might play it on the Stacked Deck channel when it gets that update.
We hope you're looking forward to the Nintendo Switch games you just saw.
Next up, let's take a look at some indies bound for Nintendo Switch 2.
Ooh, Switch 2.
Hey,
Let's
we're
go.
back!
Back and under attack.
What?
Buy a
Put on
blender.
a brave face, squad up with your friends, and hop into the diving bell as you try to go viral in the online co-op horror game. Content warning.
Grab your camera, courage, and cursed items.
Is this the
for
game
some
that everybody was
shenanigans
playing?
Down in the depths of the old world.
Film
No,
as
it looks a
many
little bit
happenings
different.
as possible before you run out of breath.
What is that game that everybody was playing? Like Sea Nanners and all them. Where you kind of had like little like Subnautica like suits on. Or like orange like jumpsuits or something like that. It kind of looks like that, but
Batteries or buddies?
As long as one of you makes it back to the surface, you can upload your footage to SpookTube, grab some popcorn, and watch the views roll in.
You've got 3 days to hit your view quota. More eyeballs equal more moolah. And the more ad revenue
Okay.
you can generate, the better gear you can.
so it's like it's not like Phasmophobia, but it's like that other game I mentioned mixed with like YouTuber's life, where you have to like make a big deal, like you actually putting on like a haunted mansion show. It's like if Phasmophobia had a YouTube channel element into the game. It's weird. It's different. I think this kind of thing actually appeals a lot better on PC when you have people in like Discord, or not even Discord, but like voice chat, like in-game chat. I feel like that is where this kind of stuff goes the best, because you can hear your buddy scream from down the hall, but like you can't hear him at all times. So it's only when you're near him. And then that can be some element, like if he gets a little too far away, you can no longer hear him going on or anything. I feel like that leads to a lot more attention, but it depends if this game is trying to be like cutesy and like cuddly, or if it's actually supposed to be more of that thriller kind of section. And I don't know if it's cutesy and cuddly or whatever, that's fine. It would work great on Switch. I don't know how Switch 2 can handle thriller though. Like I think there's a reason we don't have games like Phasmophobia. Not even like because of the voice chat element of the game, but Nintendo is just still very new to even having a chat to begin with. So
Acquire for your next run. What could possibly go wrong?
Fame and misfortune await in Content Warning, coming to Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch next year.
oh, both of them.
Hi, I'm Kenny Sun, and today I'm excited to share Ball Pit. It's an action roguelite that fuses elements inspired by some of my favorite games, like Hold Down, Vampire Survivors, and Loop Hero. I'm working with an amazing
Action
team of artists
roguelike.
who have brought the world to life with a beautiful low polypixel art style.
What's it called? Ball X Pit. What would a Ball X Pit be? I want to try to like do a little estimation and see if I'm right. But the only one I can think of is like Peggle, or the thing where you put like the ball in. Pachinko, I think it's called. I
As
don't
well as
know.
composer Amos Roddy, whose pulse-pounding soundtrack locks you into the rhythm of the action. We can't
But it's
wait
like
to
the
share with
X,
you all.
the drag X
Time
drive.
to have a ball in the brand new survival roguelike, Ball Pit.
In the ruins of old Balbalon, you'll
That's the type of game I was thinking of. Not Peggle, like the Brick Breaker games, where you throw the ball and you have like all the bricks you have to break.
battle through
I think it
auto-scrolling
might be
levels
that.
with brick-breaking style attacks using
Yeah.
a bevy of balls that bounce around the battlefield. Whew.
You'd better believe it. There are over 60
I like games like
randomized
this.
balls to
Like, this is a
equip and
definite for
combine
me.
during your journey.
Um,
Experiment with powerful and unexpected synergy.
I'll probably buy this, yeah.
Blast your way through the pit.
Collect
Although if
resources
it's on
as you
Steam, I'll
progress
probably
to
just buy it
build
on
out New
Steam.
Balbalon with over 70 distinct buildings.
Unless it has like a
New
physical
additional
release for some
power-ups,
reason.
Bonuses,
But they're probably
characters,
not going
and
to.
more.
Each region of the pit offers its own special set of hazards.
I still need to play
Swarms of
Peglin.
increasingly challenging foes.
See, I was thinking about buying
mighty
Peglin,
screen-filling
but
bosses. This pit is
I started watching
Fortunately,
Jacksepticeye
you'll meet other
doing some like
treasure hunters
supermarket
along the way who can
simulator,
add their individual
and
skills
then
upgradable
I
powers
watched
to
the
your
Game Grumps
arsenal.
do it.
experimentation
And now
and
I watched
adaptation are crucial to
uh,
the success
Zerka
of
and now
new
Mini Minter.
Balbalon. So go
So it's
out
like, I'm
and
probably just gonna
create
go ahead and buy
total
that,
chaos
like, right
against
after
the
this direct,
approaching
probably.
hordes in Ball Pit, bouncing its way onto Nintendo Switch 2 this fall, and Nintendo Switch October 15th.
I'll pick it up. I don't know how it would run on the reverse switch though. Ultimate Sheep Wrecking. What is this? This is like Happy Wheels without the death. It looks like a fun little game. I don't understand the name, but that's fine.
スタジオスのブラインドの渋谷です。
音楽担当のヌーです。
カイです。
グレイシャードは私のホームである北海道の豊かな生態系や寛大な気候からインスピレーションを受けて生まれました。
音楽ではこの世界に共鳴すべく声も多用して情景を描きました。
自然にインスパイアされた、それでいて JRPG 的なスパイスの効いたアクションゲームです。
JRPG
遠い未来の海に住む会
action
長の市場として
style
彼ら
action.
の視点で展開する物語を楽しんでください。
65
Okay.
million years in the future, the Everwinter has encased Earth within a permanent layer of ice. But under the surface, a new chapter unfolds.
In Glaciered, you play as a Twi, an evolved avian species descended from dinosaurs.
You play as a
In
what?
Glaciered, you play as a Twi, an evolved avian species descended from dinosaurs.
I guess it said
Endowed with the
Twi.
abilities needed to protect the Everwinter oceans.
I thought he said at first, like,
Stunning underwater
in this game you
world
play as a twat.
full of
It's like,
mysteries
what?
that are waiting to be explored and defended.
As you swim through these scenic vistas, you'll engage ferocious marine beasts in real-time combat, unleash melee and ranged attacks, along with special abilities to fell these foes.
Use experience gained from these battles to build up your Twi's wings and various abilities to become the Everwinter's ultimate protector.
Get ready to soar the seas at the end of time in Glaciered, launching as a timed console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
I need to see reviews on this because from looking at it, it looks like it's got great potential. But I don't know if it actually has like... Because there's a lot of these games that's like, oh, it looks amazing. But there's nothing to actually do except running around and like beating stuff up. And I want to know if this is actually a game you can beat. Or if it's just an endless JRPG action beat 'em up. It's kind of what I'm wondering.
This holiday. Before we go, let's check out a few more exciting indie games heading to Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
Winter Burrow. Ah, it just gives me that Don't Starve kind of art. I like that. What is this? Hold on. Undusted Letters of the Past. So this is where we like clean old stuff. That could be chill. Oh, yeah, this is the one I was looking for. Tiny Bookshop. I actually wishlisted this. And then I also sent it to my sister. Strange Antiquities. Okay. That could be fun. Opus Prison Break. Great looking game. I like the art. Go-Go Town. It looks like it's like a mix between like a My Sims and like that kind of stuff. And like farming simulator and house customization. I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff. Like I end up like, I'm the kind of person that I get on and I create a character for an hour. So I'm big into like doing the Sims and stuff. There's a reason one of my favorite channels on YouTube is Karen and Connie, who make Sims 4 content. They are amazing. And then they also did some like Dreamlight Valley and stuff. Those are really fun. UFO 50. Got that old school kind of style. Okay.
That's all for today's Indie World. We hope you enjoyed the games in today's showcase.
A big thank you, as always, to our indie community and partners for bringing their craft, adventures, and imaginations to players on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
Follow our official Indie World account to stay up to date on the latest news from Indie World.
Until next time, happy gaming!
All right, let's go back one by one real quick. Mina the Hollower. It looks pretty cool. I am interested in checking that out. The thing is, like, it's going to be so hard to remember some of these if you don't wishlist them. Well Dweller, I am really interested in that. The only issue with Well Dweller is it depends. No, it said 2026, right? Yeah, I think I'll probably be over Shadow Labyrinth by then. So it'll be cool to pick up another one of these like side games. Neverway looks really cool. If it's anything like Celeste, that means it'll be incredible. Hurdling, I'm not sure about. I do want to see reviews on it because it looks like it will be fun. And the developers definitely did amazing stuff in the past. So it's got potential. Is this seat taken? Is not really. I don't know. If it's cheap, I'd probably just pick it up anyway and try it out. But I feel like it's one of those games that I'd pick up. It's like, it reminds me of those like arcade games or like the free online games where you do like the Diner Dash kind of stuff. It reminds me of that. Or like Pokemon Cafe. Even though you're not like doing a cafe, you're just putting people in their place in cafes. Little Kitty but Big City, I already own it. I am always amazed and happy for a new update. It is great, even though I still think the black cat with the green eyes is super cute, and I don't think I'm going to change him. It is awesome that it has the chance. So especially if you have a cat of your own, you can make it look like your cat. And that would be fun. Content warning, not for me. it just looks. It doesn't look like it goes enough into any of the directions I would be interested in. Because I feel like if the spook tube is going to be like the main focus, I'd want it to go more into that, and we don't see that here. But also, if it's supposed to be more thriller based, I don't see how that could be that great on a Switch hardware, compared to like a PC. So that one is probably going to be a skip for me. Ball X Pit, I'll definitely pick it up. I'll have to check if it's on Steam, because it might already be on Steam, and then I'd probably just play it there instead. But it looks fun. Ultimate Sheep Raccoon, I don't understand it. I mean, I understand it. It's just a simple little race thing with tricks. The two types of games I like on this kind of stuff, though, is the Happy Wheel stuff where it's like egregious and you see like random BS happening of like getting fallen into spike pits and all of this other stuff. Or if you go the route of like the dirt bike climbers, where you try to go over the obstacles without falling backwards. So I don't know if this is going to be a style of game that I really look forward to. Glacier, I need to know more about it. It looks like it has good combat. It looks great. I'm glad it's only on Switch 2, because if it would have worried me if it would have said Switch 1. At least here they can go all out. I just need to know if there's actually like a story and if there's a thing to accomplish in this game. Or if it's just like a go around and beat these people up just to beat them up. Because water games like this kind of have a bad reputation for that. Let's be honest. Winterboro, love it. Looks great. Reminds me of Don't Starve, except you're a little mouse buddy. You know, I like it. All right, Letters from the Past. Yeah, I'd probably check it out. I like this kind of stuff. It's fun. Tiny Bookshop, already wishlisted it as soon as they announced it. Originally, I wishlisted everywhere I could. I sent it to my little sister. This is the type of game that I have been wanting to do. I wanted like a bookshop kind of simulator kind of thing. And this is incredible. And apparently it changes based on like what your customers like and things like that. And I'm looking forward to it. Caves of Quad. Strange Antiquities. It gives me that like what's that show? The Morty show or whatever. The Back to the Future like parody. Dude, I do not remember. It has been a long day. But it gives me that like, because they have the evil like Satan antique shop. It gives me that kind of vibe. Opus Prison Break. It looks beautiful. I don't really know anything about it. Go-Go Town. As soon as they show the farming, and then like I didn't like it at first, but then they showed the farming. It's like, oh, okay. And then they showed the house customization. It's like, oh, okay. I'm interested in this now. I feel like that's gonna be fun. UFO 50. It looks like it's just like multiple games. So that's cool. Like, because you have the first part, and then now you got this part. And the samurai thing. Yeah. So I don't know if it's like a collection or something. Probably is. But those are all fun. I really like the Indie Direct. I think most of it is a win for me. I think like 95% of the stuff I'm eventually going to play. Might as well not be, as it might not be like on day one. And it might not be on the Switch. It might be on like Steam. But that's a good thing, is it doesn't matter. Like they're showing off these indie developers' games. A lot of these you might not have known about. if any of these were on Steam already and I didn't know about it, I'm glad Nintendo's like, hey, here's some indies. And now it gives me a reason to go look them up on Steam. So yeah, I think the only one I really knew about before was the Tiny Bookshop. So I feel like I've heard of Mina. But I think the Tiny Bookshop and Mina were the only ones that I actually knew of prior. So yeah, I like it. Let me know what you thought about the Indie Direct down below, and I will see you all next time. The Deck Arcade channel is finishing up the Arkham Asylum Let's Play, and I'm about to start doing Supermarket Simulator. The Stack Deck channel is finishing up Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, and I am currently doing the Cyberpunk 2077 Let's Play over there, where it's going to be Street Kid and more of a Netrunner kind of build, Netrunner and pistols. So if you're interested in any of that, go check it out, and I will see you all next time. Don't forget to game, like a god. Peace.